Hey yo, we back. Roll intro.
Now, who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got blocks, who's mostly Dolce down to the blue top. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee a million shells, pull a level up. You don't believe in Harlem World, nigga, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know.
Okay, so we back with another Skillet reaction, and this is going to be a live performance to Better Than Drugs at the Vault Festival 2016. So big shout out to my Skillet fam, my Skillet subscribers. Even though I hate the word subscribers because you guys are like my family, all the people who actually try to watch me and are subscribed to the channel, y'all basically like family. So I really like using the word family instead of subscribers. I wish I could change the name subscribers in my actual thing and have it put family, but I digress. But we're gonna get into this live reaction by Skillet, Better Than Drugs. You know how I feel about Skillet. They are awesome. They're great. Their chemistry, everything, just the power that they have. But before we get into this, please remember to run up the likes on that like button, match the energy of that subscribe button, and hit that post notification bell so you can be down every time I drop a video. So without further ado, let's dive into it.
We are Skillet. Thank you so much for coming and having fun with us tonight.
Hey, come on. So much. Oh wow, that crowd is large. I'm thinking it was like in a stadium or something like that.
Put your hands up. Let me hear you say,
Okay, no shade, but they got more people at their concert than Trump had at his inaugural celebration. No shade, but shade. I'm sorry to say that. Like, no matter your political views, I'm sorry, but I just thought of that. I don't know why, but let's get back into it. Sorry about that.
so much for coming and having fun with us tonight. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey.
Put your hands up. Let me hear you say,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, I love the women in this group. Come on, command the crowd. Come on. Woo. Hey, come on, switch it up. Woo! Yes. Can I just sit here and say that the women in this group can go to toe-to-toe with any man in any group that's on drums and on a bass guitar? Like, they are so powerful, and the way that they sit here and execute and do it with so much passion. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. The women empowerment in this group and how they just stand tall and just like dominate is so amazing. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get back into it. Woo! Damn, come on.
Every heartbeat for you on these empty nights. Call me a stop the shakes. Clear my mind. No my escape from this.
Woo! Come on.
Cause you let me forget. You know my pain. How can I tell you?
Woo!
Stop what you do to me.
Come on. Ooh, I love the rasp. I love the rasp. And I think I've mentioned this before that they remind me of like Mary J. Blige, especially the lead singer, because of the rasp that he has in his voice and how astounding and basically like the technique in it. And not also that, but it's just that when you hear his voice, you definitely know it's him. Sort of like when I speak about Mary J. Blige, you can definitely tell that's her because it's such a distinct sound. Same with like Brandy, like the R&B singer, like they have very distinct sounds, and I love artists that do that because they differentiate themselves from other people. Like when we live in a society where like especially with artists where everybody's microwavable and popcorn and like cookie cutter, everybody looks the same. It's like Ditto to Pokemon. They're transforming into the same person that they're looking at, or the same, like it's crazy. Like, or in Ditto's case, the same Pokemon to emulate that. Even though and that's the crazy part, because like if you sit there and look at the Ditto analogy, Ditto could not copy the strength. He can only copy basically the facial structure, or like the outside. Like they couldn't he couldn't like the passion or the heart or the endurance. And that's what Skillet does for me. Like people could sit there and probably try to copy them, but you can't beat them because they have a different like gene within them, like this clutch gene where they just get music. But let's get back into it. Woo!
For you when I'm restless.
Hey.
For you when I cannot go. You're my addiction, my prescription, my antidote.
Come on.
You killed the
Ooh, I like how he came on.
He's the suffering. Come the rage when I'm afraid.
I want that shirt though under that vest. Can I just say that?
How can I tell you just all that you are? What you do to me? I see you. You're better than trust. Your love is dying wide. Feel you coming on so fast. Feel you coming to get me high. I take it all night. Feel you coming on so fast. Feel you coming out to get me high.
Woo! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
How can I tell you just all the sure what you do to me?
Woo! Yeah.
For you every heartbeat, for you all these empty nights, you're the street of my life. Sing it, you're back. Your love is dying wide. Feel you coming on so fast. Feel you coming to get me high. I take it cold. Feel you coming on so fast. Feel you coming on to get me high. Feel you coming on so fast.
Come on.
Feel you coming to get me high.
And I definitely love this song because I definitely think with him singing a love song, and it sounds like it. Well, to me, it sounds like a love song. And when you think of drugs, you think of something negative. And I love how he's sitting there taking a twist on it. You could think that he's speaking about a toxic relationship, but that's probably something that I would have sat there and equated this to if this would have been like my first reaction of Skillet. But since I've listened to quite a few of their songs and done the reactions, I know that they're all about positivity. So when I listen to this, I definitely get where he's coming from, where he's sitting there saying that whoever he's singing of is basically better than drugs. Like it's something that is great to get high off of, because this person is elevating him to a different stature or standing, because that's what we all long for, is somebody who's going to match our intensity, match our energy, and become that MVP in our life to take us to the next level, to see us to a higher plane. So, and that's better than drugs. Like he's sitting there saying, like, yeah, it has the same effects as it, but then you're giving me so much more greatness, if that makes sense. Let's get back into it. Come on. Woo! Come on. His voice right there sounds like NBA, like how they used to do an NBA Live and NBA 2K when they had the rock bands playing. Woo! Yeah, come on. Hey, he jamming. Come on. Come on. Woo! Rock out. Yes. They feeling it. Like they're going into like a whole nother trance, a different dimension. Like they are possessed right now. Woo! That was amazing. Like, I loved every bit of that. Can I just sit there and tell you I loved every bit of that? So we're quickly going to talk about Skillet with Better Than Drugs. First, what I'm going to say is I'm not rating this. I thought that they did an absolutely phenomenal job. They killed. So I'm just going to say that. I love their chemistry. This is why I always say I love Skillet, because their chemistry is just so amazing. Like you could tell that they live and they breathe just hard work with music and just trying to be perfection at its finest. And I shouldn't even say they're trying to be. They are perfection at its finest, especially as a group. Like, you cannot take away from their greatness and just their cohesiveness and their ability to command an audience and command a stage. Like, they are so awesome and so great and so gifted. And I feel like they are, at least in my opinion, they're severely underrated, because and I'm speaking from a person who never heard of them. And that's probably why I say they're severely underrated, because maybe a lot of other people besides me may know of them, but to me, they're severely underrated, because I feel like they should be more well known, if that makes sense. Because we have so many artists that are well known for no damn reason. Like let's very much just be frank and 100 with that. A lot of these artists out now are just known for no reason. Like, and it's probably because their body, their face, the beauty, everything, they lack talent. Like, let's be honest. But I feel like Skillet has all of those elements that you will want in a performer, in a group, and just individually as well, because I feel like you could take all of them individually and they would be awesome. Like, I can listen to the drum, like the woman drummer all day, just bang the drums and kill it. The same with the young woman, the woman who's basically doing the bass guitar. Like, I could just listen to that and just space out because of how amazing they are. Like, they did a phenomenal job and they killed it. And with that being said, I have nothing negative to say. I love watching them live, because you can really sense the camaraderie that they have and the way that they just command a stage, and they're for their fans. Basically, they are trying to give them a performance and they're not cheating them. It's like bringing their lunch pail every day and going to work another day at the office. So with that being said, let me know what you thought of Skillet with Better Than Drugs live vote festival 2016 in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are what? All awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.